Hey everybody, STUDmuffin here. Thank you for dropping by. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I'm trying to build up a very positive, kind, awesome, good vibes community here. So I post tons of Rome Total War content with other campaign playthroughs you can go check out as well. But for those of you who are already subscribed, I've made a community post with a poll for you to cast your votes on which campaign playthrough you would like to see me do next after I'm finished with the Julii and the Seleucid campaigns. So basically the 4 options that you have: option 1 is Macedon, option 2 is Armenia, option 3 is going to be Carthage, and option 4 is going to be the Germans. So make sure you go cast your vote. And if you're not subscribed, there is a comment below this video here where you can go ahead and reply to the comment with your vote. But without further ado, I have upgraded my audio, so hopefully this part 2 and every video I make hereafter is going to be upgraded and better for the listeners' ears, for all of you. But yeah, so part 2 of the Saxons. Here we go. In the last part, I had a struggle here against the Romans. This army is moving in on me, and I am not very confident at the moment against these guys. So I'm wondering what I can do to fight this army off, because they are going to be approaching me, and that's going to be a doozy. I am not looking forward to that. This is my first time doing very hard battle difficulty. The difference, so I wanted to go ahead and explain the difference. I was incorrect with the last clip that I made on what the very hard battle difficulty does. Basically, to sum it up, the simplified version is it gives all enemy units +7 attack stat for all troops and +7 morale stat for all troops. And it also causes the enemy troops to act, or the AI pathfinding, just the way that the enemy reacts is going to be a lot more aggressive. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it does reduce your own troops' morale slightly. So this is something I'm not used to, so I'm having to get used to it. So wish me luck. Give me your prayers and all your positive support here. So without anything else to do, we're going to end the turn. Let's go ahead and do a little quick save. There we go. I did go ahead and recruit a unit of the Levy Spears here at Agrippina, sorry, just to basically hold the Romans off longer as like what word am I looking for? Delay. Yeah, just to delay the Romans. That's a good enough word to use. I can't build here while I'm besieged, so I'm not even worried about spending the money. I don't have very good income at the moment, but I have to keep recruiting in order to build up a strong enough force to be able to hold the Romans back. I don't know if I want to recruit any kind of spears or anything from here, because the population is not very high and they're not going to be as strong from there anyway, and I'll have to transport them to my capital for upgrades and retraining. So I think I'm only going to recruit at my capital. I'll have 3 units of spears to deal with cav, but the rest are going to be my Saxon keel here. Do we have any good mercenaries? So we do have Golden Band. I'm going to go ahead and hire them. They have extra morale and extra stuff in general. So the last turn before I ended the turn, there was mercenary veterani available, which are like the best mercenaries in the game. And I was wondering where they went, because they're no longer available. I'm wondering if any of the Romans decided to hire them somewhere. What about this army here? No, there's none there. I'm going to go ahead and go further toward the capital. This rebel army is going to be annoying to deal with, but once we retrain, I'll fight them anyway, just to get another trait bonus or something, maybe some more ancillaries. And then, of course, what do I want to do? I kind of need cav. I do kind of need more cav. I'm kind of tempted to bring this guy with my army too, just for extra cav support. Yeah, very tempted to do that. I'm not worried about public order anyway at the moment. That'll be 5 archers. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Saxon keel. And 3 Golden Band. And then 3 spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have spot for 7 more men. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll finish off the stack. That'll work. Then I'll probably need to hire a unit of levy spears as well. What about these guys? Can I fight these guys off? There's only one ship. Let's go ahead. If I lose any units, it's just going to make it to where I have less upkeep to worry about. Didn't really lose many. But I did get the stat bonus there. What about repairs? Wooden wall repaired. Not worried about it, to be honest. Nothing really going on much here. The farm's about done. Cesspit's about done. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and end the turn again. They will be attacking next turn. I'll probably auto-resolve. If they don't attack next turn, it'll be the following turn. Okay, communal farming was built. What about this? Should we do... Would the market give us much? We're making 301. The market would go to 340. What about corruption? Do we have any corruption? No, we don't have corruption. We could build stuff to get better recruitment. Or at least build this. This is going to give us public order bonus. And also going to allow us to retrain up our Saxon kill if we need to. I think that is the move. Let's go ahead and bring our men in. Okay, that's another thing. So you just seen that. If you click this button here, like you just seen me do, and it won't load up your stuff, it like glitches out sometimes. An easy way to be able to clear that out to where, or not clear that out, but basically reset this button to where this does work, like so. If you're clicking it and it's not working, just click your faction logo here and then click back, and that should reset it. Let's see. So I am getting a little bit of a bonus on my income from my faction leader being here. What about this? This works. Perfect. Yes. Don't really have the money to train up a order of levy spears. But, I could go for a cesspit. I don't know. I think I'll wait. Okay, let's go ahead and quick save and end the turn. Okay, so they decided not to besiege us, this army? Or what was it? So they broke the siege and then besieged us again. Okay, here's Marcus. He redirected and headed down here. Looks like the Romans are going to take the Alemanni. Almost all their men are destroyed, too. So, okay, well. Cesspool has been completed. What about recruitment? We'll do 1 unit of levy spears. I don't want anything else other than that. And then we can do low tax rate. We're not going to be making much money now, but I can't build anything, really. Bonus to paganism. And I'm not worried about that. What about Araric here? What is he doing? Campus Chatti. We could go for Campus Chatti, but we would probably get attacked. Well, now that I've got my army retrained, let's do this. What can this guy do? I might leave him there. I might just keep... I'm going to bring him. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do this. Then we'll do the Saxon kill. Or actually, no, let's do archers first. I prefer to have it lined up like so. And then we'll do the mercenary golden band. And the only reason I'm keeping this little small unit here, even though it will be easier to waver and route, is just so that when these guys start taking a little bit of casualties, I can merge these guys with this unit here, and it'll merge into 2 units and resupply these 2. Or basically merge with these 2, keeping my numbers high in these 2 cards here, which is a cool little thing you can do. Okay. I like my stack here. Let's bring these guys out. What is my... Okay, we'll do that. That is fine. Okay, now let's attack. I'm going to move this guy off. And come down here. Okay. Fair enough. Not going to be able to... can't reach them. That's fine. We're going to attack anyway. Rorik is coming here to Campus Chatti. I'm actually going to let them take Campus Chatti, or no, maybe they'll take Mark Romani. And as long as they have this settlement and hold it, I can take their capital. And as long as they have one city in their possession, then I can take their capital and they will not turn into a horde because they still have one settlement left. But if I take Chatti and Vicus Franki, then I can have a little bit of a bolstered recruitment from these two settlements. The Alemanni do have another settlement here, but the Romans will probably take it over. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. Okay, the Romans did fight off the... Let's see. No, we do not want this guy. Aya. I've never seen that name before. Positive, pagan. He's old, though. Okay. City expanded. Vixus Saxonis. Well, we need to build that, but can't at the moment. What about our archers? Are they already gold? Yes, they are already gold on the weapon upgrade. I'm just going to save up and get the city upgrade there. Okay. I'm going to do a quick save and we'll get right into this battle. I'm always quick saving because in case the game crashes, I'm able to have a save. Okay, now we can go ahead and actually... I could besiege this now. It'll give me more income. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to let the Burgundy take Campus Chatti. Then I'm going to take their capital. And I'll have a better city here with a port. So that'll be awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We'll attack this rebel force and wipe it out, and that should give us a bonus trait toward our command, which will increase our attack, defense, and morale of all troops within the commander's aura. Okay, put the Saxon keel up front, prevent us from losing any casualties to the Golden Band. We'll bring our spears in the back here. Shield wall on them as well. Then we'll bring our archers behind. Geez, 5 archers. That's a lot. We'll have to go wide formation. Like so. And then we will bring the Golden Band back. And spearmen like so. And let's bring the cav in the front. Let's do a closer formation like so. As well as this. Perfect. Okay. That'll work. I'm happy with that. And then this is actually kind of cool. I like this little snowy platform here, or the snowy land. Let's triple speed this. How long is it going to take them? Where are they at? Right here. Okay. Now let's send our cav up. Don't want to run them through the formation if I can. Now we'll walk them. Okay. Now let's go double speed because it is getting a little laggy. Now we'll finish off the run. I don't know if I'm going to be in range of any peltas or anything. They've only got hunters. Okay. This is fine. I'm going to go on normal speed. Saxon keel are there in the front. Where are these guys? Levy spears. I forgot to turn them off of skirmish mode. Okay. Should I break away my formation? halt. Something like that. And then attack them, of course. I'm going to send my cav up to the middle. Break out of shield wall. Should we attack this guy? Let's just... Well, we killed him. That was easy. Let's turn around and attack this guy. Bring our faction leader to attack these guys, or faction leader on those guys, and faction leader on those guys. And then... Okay, Rebel Saxon kill. Let's break out of shield wall. Break out of shield wall. Okay. That'll work. Beautiful. Let's go triple speed now. Route those guys, get some more kills. Okay. That will work. And do that. Triple speed. Nice. I'll take that. There we go. Well, I'll take that. What are these guys? Okay, cool. More guys to route. Get out of the way. Oh, that didn't work. That got in the way. Okay. Clear victory. 251. Yes, I am making this video at 3 in the morning. All right. Have they built any siege ram? They have built one siege ram. At least there's a rebel force here.
Orders.
Should I attack the Frank capital? I don't think I want to. I'm going to retrain at Campus Frissi. Frissi. And then we'll prepare the invasion from there. Try to take this Colonia Agrippina back.
Boats ready. Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay. Let's see if we got any command bonus there. I don't think we got a trade increase. I can't remember. We're still gloomy, unfortunately. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. I don't think we can do anything else. So let's just go ahead and end the turn. We could build something here, but not what I'm wanting to build. So in the turn, then we can maybe build. Okay. I'll just auto-resolve this. There's no way we're winning that. Suitable husband. Marcui. It's a different name. Who is the husband for? Thusnelda. Right here. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. He's young. He doesn't really have any traits. He looks kind of cool. I don't know, though. I might need to wait and get a general that has better traits. You know what I mean? I could do with some more cav, though. Having more cav in the army. Or at least having him chill at the capital. Yeah. Having him at the capital. Make him... Yeah, I'm going to make this guy... Yeah, let's make this guy a governor. Because he can learn traits as it goes. Is he not even at the capital? Oh, he spawned at Campus Frissi.
Yes.
I don't know. We don't really have any kind of governor building to increase his traits. We can leave him at Campus Frissi for now. Or no, I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to move him to the capital. Let's bring the spearmen out. Bring the general and the army in. Not like that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. What is this? Levy spears? Okay. Retrain. Gotta get some XP upgrades on the levy spears, looks like. Oh, man. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to build this, and that will give me more XP. Yeah, that's what I want. But what is this going to do? There's one more. I think it gives me morale. Yui, Dornar. +2 to morale. Wotan +3 to XP. The XP would probably be better. But the morale would be good too. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe I could do, just kind of split it up and do like one temple here with experience, one with morale. Kind of do a little bit of everything all over. Okay. Fair enough.
General.
We're not going to be able to do anything else actually now. We could do very high tax rate there.
General.
We're already at very high here. Actually, let's postpone building this for now and retrain our men because we're not going to be able to retrain them next turn because we're not going to have the income to do so. Okay, we did lose a lot of income by losing Colonia Agrippina. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay. Intern report, agent found. Nothing important. Okay, we got all the upgrades. So let's go ahead and take our army.
Yes.
And move down. What happened to that Roman army? Oh, they ended up taking Vicus Alemanni. And the Goths are hoarded, and they are running through the Roman territory. So are the Huns, and the Vandals, and the Sarmatians. There are 4 hordes. And then, of course, the Eastern Romans are not getting hit by any of them. But if the Goths and the Huns start running through Rome and attacking them, then maybe that'll draw Rome's attention off of me. I like that. Okay. Let's bring our army down.
Forward.
And the garrison back in. What happened to our assassin?
General.
Let's just... Are you serious? This guy is right in the middle of the freaking... Alright, well, you're going back in here then. I don't have the stuff to deal with that rebel army.
Yes.
Where is my assassin? Were they in here? I wonder if my assassin was in... Or maybe he died last part. I can't remember. It's fine. It's fine. That's my spy. I can leave him in there to hope to get the gates broke. Okay. There's nothing else I can do. I don't have the money. I'm going to go negative next turn. My capital's yellow. So let's bring that tax rate down. And then let's go ahead and besiege them. I could go for Augusta Treverorum on the following turn after I retrain. Might have to exterminate the populace just to get the money. Even though I don't like to do that unless I have to. Please get the broke gates. Please.
Attack.
Dang.
Besieging settlement.
Okay. We'll do 5 just for the heck of it. No good mercenaries available. Nothing else I can do, so let's end the turn. Okay, they got reinforcing troops. The Sarmatians found a new homeland. What are their reinforcements? 2 Comitatenses, 4 Limitanie, and an archer. That's what we're dealing with. Got another force of Limitania coming up. But the Romans are all split apart everywhere. And I like that. So there's Gratinius the Lily-Livered. Okay, the Goths are going to pick them apart. Franks and the Alemanni are still doing pretty good. 2 large Frank armies. Oh, no, that's not a large Frank army. But that is. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this settlement.
General, attack!
Got the gate broke now. There's 3 armies. Duh. Yeah, okay. I didn't check those out. Alright. Let's make quick work of these guys.
Our foes await.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm just going to drop all the rams. But I want to drop them out of the way. Perfect. Okay. Now let's line up our Saxon kill. I ain't even worried about shield wall. Let's bring our archers up. Let's do a cavalry death ball. We'll go a little bit. Let's do tighter formations so that we ain't got to worry about the pathfinding being as annoying. Something like that. That'll work. Bring these 2 units of Golden Band up. And I think that maybe we can bring the spears. Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
The enemy are scared. They have brought
bring these guys up. Triple speed.
We will count the dead later.
And then, of course, bring these guys up. We'll do like this. That'll work. Go double speed, too laggy. Well, those guys just got demolished. I've got to be careful here how I do this. Let's rush 3 units up. Let's rush these 3 this direction. What is this? Montagne. Okay, let's rush the Golden Band on the right side here. And then we got spears. I'm going to wait on that. I just want to get my infantry in first. That's cool. This is something else. If you look here, the troops will spread apart to let your other troops through. Like your missile units, they'll spread apart in this formation until your units are completely through the ranks, and then they'll join back together in the normal formation. Or at least typically they do. I don't know why these guys ain't. But you see they're in that line formation. There they go. See that? Now that the rest of my men have went through, they've went back in formation. So that's really cool. Alright. What can I do now? Let's send these spears up just a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to end up needing them or not. Yeah, I don't need those guys either. Okay. I think I'm going to bum rush the town center and try to capture it. Because if I can capture it, that'll make it harder on the enemy to... I don't know if I'll have time to, though. That'll make it harder on the enemy to get a... Yeah, they're already in. There's no way. I'm not going to be able to do that. They're already firing on me, so I need to get those guys in ASAP. And then these guys. Okay, what are you doing? What am I doing? What are we doing? Okay. These guys are here already. What about you? I want you to go this way then. And you go this way to avoid getting spears in the back by the Limitanye. Okay. Rush these guys. Rush that way. And these guys are already there. Okay. I'll let them come to me. Bring the faction leader up. Actually, no, let's bring our archers up. I'm gonna make them come to me. Perfect. All right. And we are winning in this engagement over here. Let's bring the rest of these 2 units this direction. Pretty good engagement. I'm going to bring the 3 Saxon kill on the flank here, and then I'll probably... Where's the golden band? Over here resting. Okay. So since they're resting, let's bring them here. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to try to flank the enemy with the mercenary golden band. Once the archers get in rank here, they might be in range to shoot these guys from the back. That's what I'm going to do. What am I thinking? Let's bring 2 units this direction. We have 3 in the front here. Are they even reaching? I don't think they are. Well, no matter. Yeah, they're not reaching. Can we send them here, though? There's Limitanye there. What about here? Just 2 Limitanye. I know they got a unit of archers somewhere. So, they prepare for that. Send these guys up. What are we looking like? Shaken, and my men are shaken. Okay, they're steady. That's crazy. They're shaken. We got superior numbers, and we're still shaken. That is insane. I'm definitely taking a morale, penalty here. Okay. Perfect. Can we do fire missiles? Am I out of range? I'm still out of range. Let's do this. And instead of fire missiles, and let's shoot them in the back. Are they taking any damage here? They're not. Perfect.
Dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Okay, let's do this. Just bring all of them up. I would rather them throw their pila at my archers than throw them at my swordsmen. Okay. Let's demolish these guys. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Beautiful. I'll take that. Okay. Let's bring these guys up. Why are you going that way? Why are you so stupid? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna bring these guys back slightly. I don't want them to get caught up in that too much. Halt. Fire. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, you need to fire at their archers. Halt. Halt. War cry. Okay. Something like this might be good. And fire. What are you doing? Can I just not fire on them, please? Okay, halt. Shield wall, please. Gosh, man. Saxon killer trash. Run in here. Run up. Beautiful. I want to wipe those archers completely so they ain't shooting my men no more. Cause them to rout. Now I want to shoot in their backs here. Run them up in that formation. Jeez. What is going on? I'm routed already. Wonderful. Wonderful. You know what? Actually, halt. What are we looking like here? If I lose a general, I'm gonna rage quit. Okay. Well, could be worse. What's the numbers? Good. Okay. Charge these guys in the back. Okay, they're going this way, then up, then over. That is so stupid.
This is no longer a battle. This is a hunt.
Why are you like you are? They take such weird pathfinding. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that could have been a lot worse. Oh man. We probably lost at least one unit of Saxon kill, I would assume. But could have been worse. Let's occupy. Oh, we should have exterminated. I forgot. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we did lose one unit of Saxon kill. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. Orders.
Let's merge.
General.
Now at least we have one strong unit.
Orders. Chief.
And then just for purposes of OCD, I'll do that. Still gloomy. Lovely. Not getting any good attack traits. Or command traits, rather. Lower the tax rate here. At least I'm in the positive now. I'll do a quick save. Okay. We did not get attacked. They do have an army coming up here. Let's repair. How about let's not repair? Yeah, let's repair. Or should we? Nah. Don't need to. And we're not going to do construction either. I just got to train my men here. Let's bring 2 guys out to merge. Is there anything here that I need to look into? No. Okay, so I'll just bring 2 guys out, merge them, bring these guys out, bring them back in, and now we should be able to train everybody. Cool. All right, that's that. Repair. Yeah. Okay. Actually, should I recruit? I can't recruit. I don't have any spots. How much do they cost? 301. What about... We don't have a blacksmith here either. It's fine. I'll recruit eventually. Okay. Let's end the turn. After we do faction announcements. Wernicke. Rennick. Mediocre when outnumbered. Minor, even-handed, war chief. Worships the gods. He might be a good governor. Can't really think of anything else he could be. Definitely a good commander. Alright, let's end the turn again, shall we? We have our army trained up. Trade rights will accept if you give us 5k. Ah, are you serious? Trade rights. Oh, he's not going to accept it now. We offended them. That's dumb. Okay, all of our men are getting married. Let's see. That'll work. This guy has at least 3 or 4 more turns. So does he. We'll get a husband recommendation again soon. Repair completed. Let's build that. And we'll build a unit of levies. Now, they could come here and reinforce, but we should still be able to take the town. Let's move the spy in. Let's bring everybody. Oh, cool. Let's do this. And then should be in range still. Yes, perfect. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4. Great. Comanches. They have regular stone walls. Instead of that... Oh, we can't do saps? No saps? What? Jeez. That stinks. Comanches on the walls are going to be insane. Be good if we had enough money to do that. Yeah. I'm going to do that. Okay. We can do saps now? What? Why couldn't we before? We'll do 3 saps. And ladders just in case. I don't know why I need ladders, but we're going to build them just in case. Alright. Did I quick save already? I can't remember. Alright. End the turn. A suitable husband recommendation for Bebelina. Hanhavaldi. I think I got that right first time. Yeah. Hanhavaldi. He has like no good traits. I don't know. He's a little bit older too. Yep. She's 18. He's 25. I'm going to wait for a better recommendation. Temple to Mithras was damaged. Oh, I forgot to lower the tax rate. I'm an idiot. All right, retrain. Okay, quick save.
Orders, destroy.
I am going to exterminate this populace if I don't forget. All right, now, the reason why I built saps, and this is something you guys can think as well, I'm building saps instead of siege towers because sometimes the way the AI works, whenever you build saps, it destroys sections of the wall, and a lot of the times the AI will just leave their troops like on top of the wall where the sections are about to break from the saps, and they'll lose like a third of their force from the wall breaking. Like, for instance, if they had a unit of combatantes here, if they had the unit like on top of a section of the wall that the saps just broke through, then like 40-60 men would fall to their death. And I'm going to try to take advantage of that and see if I can get some kills with the saps. And of course it's going to open up sections in the wall for me to run through. They only have 3 combatantes, but being able to take this settlement is going to severely limit the quality of Roman troops that they're able to recruit from this area, because this is like their best recruitment city. And it's also going to give me pretty good recruitment options as well. Hopefully. I need to upgrade as soon as possible to trade out the Saxon Kiel for the best Saxon foot soldiers that will come available. Eventually, I can't remember what they're called. All right, well, here are the saps. I'm going to avoid the gateway. That's just more missile damage I don't want to take. Let's drop the ladders. Actually, I could hold on to the ladders for now and mainly send these guys in here like so. Let's do closer formation. I'll do that. Maybe some archers. Can't really do much. Let's do this. Move them like that. That'll work. And then the cav, we'll do a death ball here. Just like that. Okay. I think that's all we can do for now. We can bring the spear levies behind just in case. Don't know why I need them, but... Alright. Okay, so the Saxon Kiel cannot sap, but the Golden Band can. Are they anywhere? No, they're inside the walls. That stinks. Well, fair enough. I'm gonna triple speed. I'm not gonna use the ladders. I could use the ladders and then capture these towers and have them shoot down on the Romans. But there's only one tower that would really be of range. And I'm mainly going to be fighting in this area anyway, so it wouldn't have much range on them. But it's fine. I'm going to open up this section here and this section here. I should be able to flank wherever they're at. I'm going to go for this section of the wall anyway, just to capture that tower just in case I can use it. I'm going to fast forward until the walls break. There it goes, and as you can see, when units are standing here, the AI doesn't always move them, and they fall to their death, and they lose like, you know, a quarter, a third, half of their individual card or stack. However you want to say it. Okay. Let's move up there. I don't want to take too much missile damage if I can help it. I'm going to go ahead and move these guys into the city. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and let my archers do some work there. I hate whenever men are in the way. Get out of the way. Okay. Are they able to fire there? They are. I don't want to be there though and take fire from those towers. Okay. Halt. War cry and attack. Let's do fire arrows to try to break these guys. And I'm going to bring my general in. Let's bring him in here. What is he even firing at? I'm getting fired at. Okay. Get that way. These are committed tenseis as well. Okay. Okay, you just decided you wanted to run in. Smart. Very smart. Wonderful. Chase the routed units. Halt. You halt. I'm gonna get you off the wall. You guys drop the ladders. And all of you come in here. Group them up just for the sake of making this quicker. Okay, you guys gotta get out of there. Let's do this. Okay, now we can ungroup them. And unfortunately, the way the saps were set up, I lost the way the saps are set up here. The tower is unable to be accessed. There's no access point either side. But I'm not going to stand around and get shot at either. So let's line up all my archers. Bring them up. Run. Fire. He's going to charge. They'll get there in time. Oh, yeah. Stop firing at will. They are on war cry. They should be fine. Okay. All of my Saxon keel. And these guys bum rush the center. What are these Comitatenses doing? These guys are just getting shot in the back. Down to 46, steady. That's so annoying. I'm just going to stand around and wait. These guys are just destroying my men.
The enemy warlord shows his worth. Nothing. The enemy warlord warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Get out of there. Okay. I've got a plan here. So I'm going to bring my golden band here in the corner, and then as soon as my Saxon kill rest up, then I'm going to send them, basically, I'm going to bring my mercenary or golden band here and hit the corner of the town square here, triggering these guys to come forward. And when they do, what are you getting fired at? Why are you taking damage? They can shoot? There's no hole where they can shoot out of. Oh my gosh. So apparently they forgot to put the holes for tower to shoot. Like they're literally non-existent. But yet the tower can still shoot. That's insane. Okay, I think it's time. Let's go ahead and send the mercenary golden band into the corner. And actually, I don't know. I could send my Saxon kill up. Or I could just send my general and my cav. Might do that, actually. Nah, let's do swordsman. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the corner of the town square here. And then we will bring all of our Saxon kill in. Let's go ahead and bring them out. That didn't work out. Do something like that. And completely surround them. Beautiful. Look at that, brother. I tell you what. Okay, so they're continuing to pause to throw the Pila, but by doing so, they're leaving themselves open to take more damage melee. Look at this C. We've completely encircled them. Nice. You love to see that. These are the mercenary golden band that you can hire in the Darthmod and Barbarian Invasion. These guys look sick. They have really good stats too. But yeah, so mercenary golden band, you can hire them usually anywhere around the Frankish lands, anywhere around the Burgundy, Alemanni, Lombards, Saxon, any region in that vicinity of the map, you can hire these mercenary golden band, and they are sick. These guys are just hanging on for dear life. These are what the Saxon kill look like in Darthmod. I'm not really super thrilled with what they look like. I probably prefer the original design of the Saxon kill from the original Rome, but oh well. Some have better skins, some have worse.
This is a great victory. The cries of dying enemies are sweet.
I'll take that. The Roman comitatenses are extremely tough, very high armor, so I'll take an even engagement.
The land is ours.
Okay, now remember I wanted to exterminate the populace. That's going to be a lot massacred. I only have like 19,000 in this city, so that'll bring us down to 5,000. I think I'm going to do that anyway, just for the boost to... well, what am I trying to say? For the boost to my money. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Did I get any traits or anything? Victor. Okay, well, I finally got a trait. Let's repair the stone wall. Recruit all these guys, or retrain them rather. Now this is what gives me the boosted units I'm needing. Oh yeah, Saxon Hearth troops. These are it, folks. So Saxon Kiel have 5 armor, 9 defense, 7 shield, and then the Hearth troops 8, 12, and 7. So way more defense. They also have 11 attack compared to Saxon Kiel's default without experience boost is 9 attack, and these are 11. So plus 2 attack on the Hearth troops, and then the original defense is 8 on the Saxon Kiel, and these are 12. And they also have 3 additional armor. So that's on the Saxon Hearth troops compared to the Saxon Kiel. The Hearth troops by default have a additional 7 defense in total and an additional 2 extra attacks. So these guys are way better as far as that goes, and they have excellent morale compared to the Saxon Kiel's. Well, it says excellent morale, but the actual statistics, Saxon Kiel have at least like 4 points less in morale. And then also these guys have good stamina and they can sap. So, and these guys may charge without orders, which is annoying. So I'm looking forward to the Saxon Hearth troops, but in order to build them, we're going to need the 100-men hall right here. And I'm going to go ahead and recruit them. The mounted nobles are going to be nice as well, eventually. Let's see. To get a archery range, is that going to give my hunters an extra XP? Yes. That'll be nice. Well, that's about all I can do for now. I'm going to leave the temple to Mithras just for the XP boost because it's a temple, a paganism temple anyway, which is what my faction's religion is. Let's boom the tax rate up to very high. Excuse me. And then we'll recruit a unit of Saxon Kiel, maybe? Nah. We're just going to do this just to put a levy in there. But as soon as I get this 100-men hall done, I'm going to be pumping out Saxon Hearth troops like as soon as possible. And I'm also going to take probably this Frankish city here too, if I can. And I'm going to take Vicus Alemanni first just to take it away from the Romans. And then I might take Vicus Franki. I'll probably do that. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah. Maybe do one more battle or one more siege of this part. Okay, let's do a quick save. In the turn. Exterminating that populace alone gave me a lot of money. Let's do 1,000. I doubt they'll accept 5,000. Yeah, they won't accept that either. Fair enough. You're going to besiege this port. No, thank you. Get wrecked.
The sea is ours.
Well, that turned out good. My navy now has +3 command. So let's retrain them. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Maybe a market or a cesspool? Let's do a market. Why not? I got the farm now here. I could do a port. What would a port give me? 175 and 595. Let's do that. Let's do a port. It seems like a no-brainer. Do another levy. And then here, we've already got our... These guys have a lot of stats from the experience boost they got. Okay. Time to send our army out.
Yes, master.
Should we take Frankie first? They don't have many men in there. I think I will. Yeah. They have a fort. The Romans have a fort there. Let's go ahead and take Frankie. Might get the gates broke open if I'm lucky. Minor. Cool. I think I'm going to have this guy stay in the town.
Orders, General. Orders, General.
Let's just do this. This is going to be way quicker.
Chief.
Yeah, something like that. Quick save. Neutral faction.
Besieging settlement.
We didn't get the gates broke from the spy.
Settlement under siege.
It's okay. Another unit of Saxon Kiel. This guy doesn't have many troops. Got 1 unit of Romans there. What are we looking like on populate? Or there we go. We can finally get that building. I don't know why I forgot to do that, but we'll do that now. That's going to be good next turn. What about here? That's going to be good next turn. That'll work. Save. What do we look like on population here? Oh, wow. That is insanely high. Okay, well. They already have 100 men haul. Heck yeah. I'm going to take that real quick.
Yes.
In the turn again. Now we can take it. They only have 2 units there. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. I think they had the sword here banned, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe just send the Saxon kill in. I know I'd probably send... I think I'll do Mercenary Golden Band against his swords, and then I'll send my spears to kill his general. Just make quick work of him. Okay. We'll do this. This is something cool about, I liked about Barbarian Invasion, is it incorporated the bigger barbarian cities. That was always my problem with not wanting to do any barbarian factions in original Rome Total War, because they were limited to the minor city upgrade. They didn't have the large city or the huge city. Let's just do this. Do that. I'll fast forward till I get the gates broke.
Your warriors have broken through the wall.
Okay.
Now attack. Show no mercy.
Walls are down. Let's send our spears on one side.
Our warriors
Then we'll send our...
The way to victory is open.
We'll send our Mercenary Golden Band on the other flank. Okay, let's set our men up like that. We'll have the general here just for the boost to morale. Now they're just inside the gate, the perimeter there, so we should be able to charge them straight. Now we're going to bring our Mercenary Golden Band in. Perfect. Where are you going? Okay. Bring them up. Okay, just like that. War cry and attack. Get in there. Where are you going? Charge. Good grief. Go on triple speed and let's wipe these guys. What are we looking like? They're impetuous. Cool. Killed the enemy king. Now go this way and wipe out the here band. There we go. Like a sandwich. Boom. I'll take that. There we go. We have Vicus Frankie.
Settlement captured.
Should we go ahead and exterminate? Yeah, I'm going to, just for the money. Okay. We already have 100 men haul here. 7,000. What's a royal? Okay, royal stables, archer range, guide hall. There's already a weaponsmith. This is going to be my main recruitment place, I can already tell. Jack up the tax. Let's build the... Should we do the Shrine to Wotan? I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now. What about the foundry? That will be... That will require just a trader. But we can't get that till we get a huge city. So, let's go ahead and retrain. Just like that. And then we'll recruit... Oh, we got chosen axemen. Brother. Hold up. What is giving us the chosen axemen? Okay, so the 100-man hall is. Yes, and then once I build it here as well, that will give me, yep, chosen axemen. I about forgot about the chosen axemen. Okay, what are their stats again? 10 and 10. These guys are 9, 14. Well, they're getting the extra experience bonus, though. But these guys have good stamina as well. Effective against armor. I think I'm going to build them. They would be good against the Romans. Yeah, that would be good. I'm going to build some chosen axemen. And then eventually I'll replace all my Saxon kill with the Hearth troops. And then I'll have, I think I might do a composition of like 5 and 5. Do 5 Hearth, 5 axemen. And then do 5 archers. That'll be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of 20. So 5 archers, 5 Hearth, 5 axe. Then maybe do 4 spears and a general. Yeah, I think that'll be the composition I go with. I don't know, though. I might actually do 2 spears and 2 cav. I might do 2 mounted nobles. I don't know, though. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm happy with that. We have taken back Agrippina. We've taken Treverorum, and we've taken Francia, or Frankie. So yeah, thank you if you've made it this far into the video. Again, don't forget to go down and cast your vote on the poll on the community post. It looks like, good geez, the Eastern Roman Empire are taking over the Sassanids. That's insane. They're going to be a heavy force to be reckoned with. But yeah, so appreciate all your guys' love and support. Don't forget to cast your vote again, and I will see you guys in part 3. Love you guys. Bye.